Good afternoon, everyone. This is Sal with Better Call Sal. Just wanted to show y'all. I looked for a video to remove and replace the serpentine belt, and the only reason I looked for that is because I was looking actually for the serpentine belt diagram. None was available, so I came over here. Yes, this is kind of after the fact. So I came over here to replace the serpentine belt on this BMW. Uh, Called the customer. Customer said, so I need a serpentine belt. I told him, okay, well, the serpentine belt don't break for no reason, and it's a 2019 vehicle, so the belt could be old, but not that old. So I told her there must be a reason for that, and she told me there's some coolant leak. That could be, pressure belt up because the pump is not working. It's not turning because of the serpentine belt broke. But at the same time, it could be just a bad belt. All right. So what we did is I came over here, found out so I had to remove so many things. You would not gonna be able to see anything until you remove a lot of things, especially that air intake connection right there, which goes over here. So without that, well, with that in the way, it's going to be very hard to see even the tensioner pulley, which is this one. So as you see, BMW, I could not find a video about this, but they have this alternator right here, and they have this tensioner comes around here, and then the tensioner pulley is right here. So it's a spring supported pulley. Tensioner, and it seems like if you wanted to remove it under normal circumstances, you just put a socket right here and push down and get the serpentine belt out. But you probably could tell that this is a new tensioner because the old one broke. And this is here how it came from a factory, so that when you're done putting everything together, you pull this out and in the belt tensions, right? So why did the tensioner pulley broke is because the old water pump seized up. I don't have the old parts with me right now, but I would have showed you. But the old water pump has seized up, which caused the serpentine belt to lock up. I mean, to break the tensioner, right? So I told the customer bring both, and they brought both. They brought the tensioner, and they brought the water pump, and I installed them. So before I put everything back together, I want to show you all the diagram of this because I couldn't find it anywhere. Matter of fact, I can draw it for you all. So the serpentine belt goes. This is the so it's gonna go over the. This is the tensioner. Water pump. Crank pulley. I think that's the AC compressor probably. AC. And that's the alternator. So this is the diagram. Yeah, it's kind of self-explanatory because it's short belt, and you can see, you will be able to see how it fits in just smoothly. And then once you pull the pin out of this one, and this tensioner is going to push this way, which is going to tension the belt up. and put some, tension all around. So that's one. And then the water pump is self-explanatory if you have experience. One more thing I could mention about the water pump. So they got two inlet hoses. As you can see, there's this hose over here, and then there's this hose that goes on top of the water pump. So to take it out, first you take the first one, the top one first, and then the bottom one. And then when you put it back together, you put the bottom one first, because it has only one bolt, which is covered by some of the plastic that from the top one. So you do the bottom one first. Let me focus this. So you do the bottom one first. You put it in first, and then you put the top one. The bottom one has one bolt. The top one has 3 bolts around. So just pay attention to that. And then there are other bolts that go around the water pump. So these are independent bolts, 3 bolts to hold this hose in, and another 1 bolt to hold the bottom one. So first out, last out, first in, last in. All right, I didn't choose the Duralast. It's a 2019 BMW X5. Customer chose that. Do not come at me, but yeah. So yeah, it's tedious really. I tried to, I undercoated them because I have now worked on this, but I'm gonna stick to my word. Finally, circuit build diagram. You're gonna have to remove a lot of things until you get to it. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna conclude this video. It's very simple. If you have a little bit of experience, you would get this. It's very simple, and yeah. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe, like, leave a comment if you have any questions. It's kind of windy out here. But anyways, I'm gonna keep this short. Thank you guys, and have a good one.